Florida man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-4.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Lorena Creole, and of course, this is the Welcome to Florida show. And no, you are not seeing things. Usually, the Welcome to Florida show is on Sunday, but since your girl is now back in school again, my Sundays are kind of locked up with deadlines, so from now on, the Welcome to Florida show will be on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Of course, after my show, you guys can roll on over to the Dark Council show that starts, after our show ends and join me over there. It has been crazy getting used to school, but do you know what is even crazier than going to school? Even crazier than dealing with school. And I hate it when I don't have my hate it when I don't don't have my video queued up. This is so by issue. But anyway, how crazy is this right here? All right, check it out. And you know what? It's not even really that crazy because this is Florida, the absolute land of crazy. And if you've been hiding under a rock for I don't know how long, the Scots are down in Miami for World Cup, hanging out with the Brazilians. And I think the match is like another 20 minutes going on. But either way, they're doing crazy stuff in Miami, and we absolutely like it. Hey, Dad, man, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm sitting there like, she got started without me. But hey.
No. I had to cue this up because I wanted to give you a heads up. Okay. And as one Floridian to another, would this surprise you to see at all?
Nope, definitely not in South Florida, not at all.
No, absolutely not. I mean, that's the thing about living down here in Florida. We've seen crazier stuff than this.
Always expect the unexpected, you know?
Yeah, it
sounds so trite,
does.
but it's true, you know?
We love it. We love it here down in the Sunshine State, and we are so happy that you Scots ditched Boston to come out and party.
The only thing I would be curious about to see them taking over Tallahassee, not because of the politics, but because of those hills in the city.
True.
With that guy on the skates. It's like,
true.
When he's going down by 4 a.m., he won't stop. Straight down here.
Well, for folks who do not know, of course, Florida used to be, it was a Spanish colony. And then once Spain lost the 7 years, the French and Indian War, Florida went to Britain, which became East Florida and West Florida. English did not want to go into the interior with the Indians, so they sent the Scots to do it. So that's a little information in case you guys didn't know. But what I definitely know is I love seeing you guys popping in over on X, over from YouTube. Snortopoopus, the polar bear from Pinellas County, is in the chat. So good to see you, one of my awesome mods. We have got D Nice Gamer here as well. Hello. So good to see you. This is hey all. Well, hey, hi, hello, and good to see you. We have got Soul Assassin, another one of my amazing mods. Man, I feel like you guys have been here forever. And you're coming on over to smash the like. Yes, do smash the like. Smash the like indeed. Please do smash it. And we, of course, Dad Man is on the panel. Another one of our mods in the channel member. Love you. And Soul Assassin says, hope Florida has enough booze. Oh my gosh. That heard the Scots drank Jersey dry. Well, it's funny. Actually, you should mention that, Soul Assassin, because a certain company, and man, you can tell all I've been doing is studying because I'm just like, how does this work? And where's my darn, here we go. Because apparently Miller Lite heard about this, and Miller Lite wanted to make sure Scotland's Tartan Army has enough beer in Miami. I don't know if I really
See,
want to
Florida, we do
Miller
it.
Lite.
Florida, hey, Florida, we do it right. We're not like Boston where they. I mean,
No,
come on. Yeah, it's
no.
like how do you?
This is the state where we have floating tiki hut bars. I kid you not. And yeah, this never dry here. So this is from Michelle Coffin. It says that they sent us that Miller Lite sent a special tartan beer barge. You heard that right, a beer barge to the city
Wow,
today. So check it. And you know what? This also would not turn your head if you're Floridian. That is just another Tuesday in Florida.
just looking at that, it's like
Restock the Scots. I mean, this we are
yeah,
we're not like the mass holes in Boston. Okay,
yeah.
down here, we will keep you floating in alcohol. All right, just that's just how it is down here. We will keep you absolutely loaded. So, granted, I got an issue that it's Miller Lite.
Oh gosh.
That's you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, because
Yep.
and it is true. The generic beers in America are pretty much flavorless because we're not. Here's the history of beer in the United States. Okay, they don't really drink beer over here to get drunk. Mainly drunk beer because it was safer than drinking water at one
Mhm.
point in time. So that's why most of it is weak. So if we really wanted to send you some really good booze, would have dropped you some Sam Adams down here. But you know, it is what it is. At least we're not running dry for you guys. So that's that's that. And thank you so much, Scott Westbrook, for gifting those 10 Lorena Creole memberships. I sure appreciate that. Let me hit you up right
Catch
here.
me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding.
And just an FYI, that bird is an egret. And if you Scots have not run into what those are, hold on to your beers because they will follow you for whatever it is that you're eating and drinking. Because Florida birds are like that here.
Yep.
So make sure you definitely give Scott Westbrook a nice thanks for sharing the love. Sure do appreciate that, my dear. I got to get back on
Well, at least it wasn't a malt liquor or anything. It was just Miller Lite. You know, it could have been worse.
Could have been Natty Ice.
Oh, you pick a Hennessy, Colt 45, or Foster's Australian for beer. Sorry, I like
We could have gave you some Mad Dog 20.
Mad Dog. I forgot about Mad Dog.
Right, yeah. Private
God.
stock anyway. Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Well,
Oh,
the Scots are drinking down to the south. Yes. And even funnier, I forget who it is. Oh wait, no, I think it is the Scots. I think they're going towards New Orleans.
yeah.
I have 2 words if you Scots go to New Orleans. Okay, 3 words. Hurricane and hand grenade. Y'all, I don't think it's that you know,
I can get the hurricanes. I can get the hurricanes. Either the drink or the storms, but hand grenades.
Yes, there's a drink called a hand grenade.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right.
If you thought the hurricane was crazy, the hand grenade is worse. And again, if you have not been to New Orleans is basically, I want to say, the most European city in the United States. Used to be a French colony, then became a Spanish colony, then was a French colony temporarily until they sold it to us here in the United States. So all you do in the quarter is walk and drink. That's it. Oh, and eat. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, and eat too. But yeah, hurricanes and hand
I
grenades.
went as a teenager, and all I remember was it had the most horrendous, almost like regurgitation smell, and everything was rotten in the garbage cans and stuff. I remember, wasn't it? You talked about French Quarter. Don't wear your good shoes either.
Don't wear your good shoes.
Uh,
I don't know what has. I don't know what city has a worse smell. New York or New Orleans.
New York must have to be pretty bad if it's worse than New Orleans. So
It is. Yeah, yeah. I really don't. I really can't put it any more better than that. Hey, Lance says, "Hey, Lorena, when I try and click on your streams for Twitter, it never takes me direct here." Okay, yeah. If it's the X link, if you click that, it'll take you to X. Usually, when I first announce my shows, I have the YouTube link. That's in there. So probably to make it simple, I'll start pinning the YouTube link. But yeah, when I try, let's see, it's hotter in the UK than Florida right now. Pretty soon we will have palm trees. You know, I gotta laugh at that because one year I'll never forget. I went to the UK for a bank holiday. I think everybody was going for bank holiday because British Airways has the best flight from Philadelphia International to Heathrow Airport. It's like the most posh airline to go. I freaking love it. I got bumped up to business class. And I get there and they're talking about there's this heat wave going on. And I want to say it was around maybe 28 to 30 Celsius, which is, I want to say, like 75 or something like that. For Floridians, it's balmy. It's just like, oh, that's kind of nice out here. Man, you had Brits acting like they were vacationing in Satan's backyard. It was the wildest thing to run into. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not hot. It's actually quite delightful. I thought that I was weird. And then people were asking if I was from Jamaica. I'm like, no, I'm American. I never understood that. I never did. Anyway,
yep.
soon Ireland will be East Florida.
You know what's funny? I got friends in the UK, and one of them said, I think it's going to be up to 95 our temperature here, but they actually talked about being 50 Celsius in their house, which is like over like 120 degrees.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they live in it, but they say they're going to the bathroom, which is staying in the coolest room in the house. But it's like, I just don't see how. I just don't see how. I don't even know how we lived in Florida back in the 70s with no AC anywhere.
You know, in the UK, especially there, it's like it's not as constant. Like they're not getting the 6 to 8 months of 90-degree weather like we do here. There's a couple of spots that gets hot usually in the summer, and then that's it. But yeah, during the colonial times in Florida, you were out early in the morning and no one freaking saw you until like 6 p.m. Like the houses, like, yeah, they had like the big windows and hand fans and stuff like that. That's why the British military were so freaking miserable when they got stationed here in 1763. Yeah. Just read the accounts of the British governor St. Augustine at the time. The one my fifth great grandfather, of course, he was Spanish, so they didn't really trust him. But he had all the cattle, so no
Yep.
steak for you unless you play a game with them. But yeah, it was a different time. I mean, people weren't not you were not as active in the summer when it was hot, and of course, we have the storms every evening to like cool stuff down, and then the mosquitoes would
And
be
the
out all the
humidity, so it makes it even
time.
more oppressive.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, Justin, good to see you. Been a long time, my dear. Very long time. I live in a town in Pinellas County, founded in the late 19th century by the Scots. Yes, yes. Also, there's Dunedin. That was also founded by Scots. That's out on the Redneck Riviera, I believe. Make your own jokes. Make your own jokes. I'm hoping we play England and Philly on the 4th of July. That would be amazing.
But that will not happen. That will not happen.
Didn't they
Uh,
lose?
No, the point is that the way it's bracketed with the U.S. already. We did this on my stream last night. We talked World Cup with Teresa Martin, and
Hmm.
Stick Kenobi had actually pointed out. But when I looked at the grids where the U.S. is slotted, they're not due to play till July 5th. The Brits would play on July 4th against another team, maybe Germany. They're up
Oh,
higher up in the bracket. There's the U.S. and England will not meet on July 4th. That's an internet thing, and we love the idea though, and especially if
man.
Philly would be awesome. But I'm sorry, it's a great idea. Let's celebrate the idea, but just letting everybody know
Dang it.
yeah,
That would have been so freaking cool
it
if it
would have
happened.
been. I mean, why don't we stop the whole
Hey,
tournament and
Lonnie.
make it happen? You know,
Hey, Lonnie. Good seeing you. Pinellas County for the win. Dude, we can't do Pinellas on the show tonight.
we never get done.
Not on tonight's show. I had to give it a little bit of a break. Of a break. Let's see. Only 10 minutes left in the game. Scotland might go full Braveheart and score 3 goals in 9 minutes. You never know. Keep us posted. I
Yeah.
mean, either way, Miami's going to be insane. Miller Knight is not real beer. That's what I said. It's like
No.
that's for sure. That's what you're gonna give them. That's like the equivalent of giving somebody unsweetened iced tea.
Yeah, yeah.
They really don't like you. They give you Miller Lite, but look, Miller's just trying to get themselves some publicity. But all the other watering holes in Miami are just like, bruh, for real? Really?
Oh, old Milwaukee's another one. God.
Too bad it isn't winter. I think it'd be interesting to see them react to Sandhill Cranes. The Scots versus the Sandhill Crane. I'd love to see that. I sure would. French Quarter smells like urine. Yes, among other things. Leave it to the French to decide to settle a city between a lake and a river.
Yeah,
New Orleans has a particular smell, but then again, so does New York City.
is
Like
there
I
below?
said,
Yeah, are they below sea level? I know Mobile is like right on the Gulf.
yes,
Okay,
New Orleans is below sea level.
okay.
So all of their like all their cemeteries, they're like vaults
Because
all
didn't
above ground.
didn't they have with the flooding like Katrina? All the vaults were popping out of the ground too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Makes for great voodoo tours, though, that's for sure. Hey, Dylan, good seeing you. Good to see you. Is this a special stream? Well, yes, it is. Yes and no. This is actually the new time, the new time, new day, new time for Welcome to Florida. Since your girl's back at school, my whole life has been turned upside down. Good seeing you, Dylan. BA direct flights are the best. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Here's a little trip, especially for Americans. If you're traveling overseas, do not travel an American airline overseas unless you're taking United to Heathrow. Now, for some reason, United actually gets their crap together for international flights, so that's okay. But pretty much nah. My first choice is always going to be always going to be British Airways, especially out of Philadelphia. There's a lot of competition flying to like Heathrow. Oh my gosh, Heathrow, Glasgow, and Shannon Airport. I think in Ireland, but pretty economical. Although I will say, flying there, you barely get to sleep, and then you wake up. Next thing you know, you're flying over Ireland, and you're about to land, in Heathrow Airport in like 30 minutes. I'm like, I didn't even
Mhm.
get any sleep. Walking around bleary eyed, it's crazy. Brits be like, y'all have indoor AC. Canadian is in Pinellas County. I never heard of it, call.
Yep.
I totally got that wrong. I put y'all in the redneck Riviera. Snort would know more than I would. Well, folks, before we get to some absolutely crazy videos about what's going on down there in Miami for the World Cup, and I'm pretty sure you guys will keep us posted on what the score is. Well, speed limit, Florida speed zone 70 plus 15. That's to barely keep up, honestly. 85. I don't think I've ever done 85 and have been able to keep up.
Nope. Minimal 90.
Yes, minimum 90. Absolutely. Scotland lost.
Yeah.
Man. Well, they're going to be partying tonight for
I
sure.
think they only scored one, unless they scored today. I think they only scored one goal in 3 matches. But they brought the fandom and they brought the fever. So
Yeah, and they're playing. They were playing Brazil. This is another funny thing, and I'll go to the next one. Um, Granted, here in the U.S., we really do not pay attention to soccer. I didn't even know Orlando had a soccer team.
oh yeah, they do.
I really had no clue. But then again, I didn't know that Florida had not one, but 2 ice hockey teams.
Oh yeah.
Like 5 years ago, I didn't know that. But eventually, you know what they wound up doing, and I found this out. They're like, how can we attract the best talent down here? And that's why they started sniping off all the good hockey players from Canada.
Yep.
Which is why the Stanley Cup has not left this state in several years. So
It finally left this year though.
yeah,
Carolina
finally left this year. Yeah,
But hey, it still stayed in America.
it did.
We
Stay
kept
here.
it from you, Canada. So
We were almost gonna well, I don't think we want to take the Stanley Cup back. But yeah, you guys loving it down here in Miami. It is absolutely hilarious. This guy, Mr. Clark Fella, says, I'm just thinking about how the people of Scotland are going from Boston down to Miami, and there's no effing way they're going to believe it's the same country.
nope. Nope, not at all.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, they're going to go from Boston to Miami, which is basically Cuba.
Yeah.
Completely different weather. Just, it's totally not the same. It's not the same country. No, it isn't.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So
Speaking of Scotland, Soul Assassin said that about the Brazilians. I heard about that.
Yeah, I saw
that.
It's
like, there was an abduction. It's supposed to be an abduction today during the match. Yep.
Somebody just wanted publicity. Lord have mercy. I'm like, seriously, lady. I mean, did you check with the folks in Casadega?
Absolutely.
Yeah, before you did that. Where can I find the Scottish taking over in Florida? Lone Depot Park. Yes, that's the park in Miami. 1 p.m. today, they are marching at Miami Beach. Gee Whiz 28. They'll be the very burned people in/around Miami, is my guess.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Now they aren't just in Miami, okay? Because in the summer, you can always tell the Europeans who've never been to Florida before because they're the ones that are absolutely freaking sunburned and they're trying to buy out all the sunscreen at Target, you know. I've been enjoying the European reactions to our country. Yeah, likewise. I have been absolutely loving it. Loving it. How they're like going around parts of the country and people are like, go here, stop here, stop here. People flipping out about the yellow school buses. I
Jeez.
No, I had a friend from Australia who didn't believe that.
Mm.
She's like, "You have yellow school buses?" Like, yeah, I've always had. Always
What
had yellow
is?
school buses.
Yeah. What is the problem with yellow school buses?
I guess. I guess from what I understand, and I'm just guessing. You guys, let me know in the comments. I guess it was like an urban legend. Like when they see American movies, it's like, no way they have school buses like that are driving around. Yes, yes, we do. And the best school buses are the ones they retrofitted for the monster truck rally.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever go see one of those, yeah, everyone wants the school bus.
Oh yeah.
And Rick Ross, I think. Okay, so yeah, how to spot a Scottish fan in Miami this week.
Yeah, that's true.
Be careful with that sun because the sun in Boston in the summer, the sun in Florida, that level in Super Mario 3 where the sun is trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know what's deceptive though for people that come to Florida? Be careful even in January.
Mm,
It temperature wise is not necessarily hot, but there's usually no clouds. That sun is just as bad as intense. I've heard actually people getting almost sun poisoning from up north coming down in Florida to Florida in January.
yeah,
So,
we have
uh,
a very high UV
hmm
index, so a lot of us are not just wearing hats and stuff like that to just look cool, so to speak. It's
you know
it's
the
survival gear down here.
yeah, but the funniest thing is we talk about the UK and that's serious over there. It really is. But one time we were going up north up into Kentucky, and there was a high heat warning, and we were like, okay, let's make sure we're hydrated. We got everything else. Going to the Civil War battlefield, and all of a sudden we got out. And we're like, what? Where's the heat? It was like mid 80s, but it was like there was no heat for us. So we're like, where's the heat? Where's the heat warning? But it does vary from north to south in different parts of the country. So be
Yeah,
careful always.
sure does. Sure does. Scottish World Cup fans in Miami win the Cuban coffee. How many of y'all have had cafecito yet?
Is that the one with the little orange coffee pot thing that's like really concentrated
Yes.
and you take it like shot glasses?
Yes, you do. It's like a shot. It's like a coffee
Okay.
shot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some concentrated stuff. But you have to do that. You have to have cafecito and you have to have a guava and cheese pastry
Oh,
at the same
okay.
time. Gotta have those. Gotta have those two. Those two together. Absolutely delicious. Very delicious. Very delicious. Scottish fans in Miami seeing all the Cuban food joints. Get in my belly. Oh my gosh. Black
Yep.
beans, rice, uh
The
oh gosh, is
plantains,
that's
pork.
tostones? I think it's
I think those are plus plantains also, and it looks like pork.
yeah, you have to have the pulled pork, the mojo pork with the lime,
Mm.
and I think those are tostones. They're plantains, but they're like fried
Oh, okay.
without
Okay.
sugar because I like the Jamaican style plantains, which
Mm.
they're fried with like brown sugar, but that's known as maduros. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
I
don't.
didn't know. I just thought all plantains were the same. So, but yeah, that's interesting.
They are. It's just the preparation that changes the name. Like tostones are just plantains that are sliced and fried in oil,
Right.
with like salt. And maduros are plantains with like brown sugar pressed into them and fried. And that's what Jamaicans know as, as plantains because you fry them with sugar, with sugar in them. Right? Yeah, they're the same. They're the same ones. Yep. And meanwhile, in Miami this week. Don't get too drunk and get confused. Just we know, but not saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. I just killed a huge palmetto bug myself without burning the house down or shrieking for my husband. Please clap. Floridians will get it. Yes. Make sure it's really dead. Yes. My first experience was when as a teenager. I stomped on it and flip flopped, and then it flew at me.
And she's not kidding, folks. That happened with my sister at the conch house. It was like she lost it shrieking. The thing flew at her. It's like chased her down. They will get in your hair. They will get all man.
Over the place. I thought I had killed it, and that sucker came back from the dead.
Yep.
And I was flipping out, and Stitch went and got one and picked it up with his mouth. I'm like, that is so disgusting.
Wow, this just happened and if Stitch was around.
No, I'm just like, what? Okay, whatever. But yeah, girlfriend says I would have went home to the Lord that day.
Yep.
We're so not playing with these terms.
They're indestructible like that. Flip flop. You really got to work to kill them. They don't just die.
No, they
smell too. They smell. So it's like a whole combination of things.
I hate them. I really do. I hate them. It's just like everybody's cool until the thing is, it's if they could crawl and only crawl, that would be okay. But they can freaking fly, and everybody's cool until they start flying.
And it's not a bad Star Wars line. They can fly now. They can fly.
They fly now. They fly now.
Maybe Disney should have had flying palmetto bugs in it instead of flying stormtroopers. That might have been more believable.
I think so. Well, one of my favorite people who is hanging out right now in the state of Florida, of course, is Sean. If you are not following him on X, you are missing some absolute quality freaking material for real. But he says Florida makes you feel alive. Yeah. Yes, it does. Look what he's driving in.
Oh man.
Holy moly! I've never seen rain like this. It's like a monsoon, and it came from nowhere. Florida makes you feel alive.
Yeah, I mean, we have these storms. Well, if you're a Floridian, you can smell them before they hit, honestly.
Yep.
And then you're trying to play weather chicken. Should I go out? Can I beat the storm? Home. They will spin up out of nowhere. But they're over really quickly, and then in an hour, it's like nothing happened.
Except it's a lot more oppressive if it's early in the day. The heat and humidity take over.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you've got the mosquitoes that will. You got the mosquitoes that will come out as well. Yes, follow Sean on Twitter. Follow Sean on Twitter. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet because Sean said that he was going to go to Publix.
Oh gosh.
And basically asked us on Twitter, what's the proper order? What the order at Publix for a pub sub? And of course, number one was you got to get the chicken tender pub sub. And I said, you have to get ranch because Europeans have been freaking out about ranch in the U.S. They love it so much that TSA put a PSA on Twitter saying, please put your, ranch dressing in your checked on bag. But you can get it in a little envelope so you can, take that back and mix it, with some mayo and stuff when you get back. But I'm like, nah, not just any ranch. You need buttermilk ranch on that on that sucker. So he went to try it at a Publix. Guess which Publix he's at?
Okay, I'm here in Florida. This is West Palm, I think, and that is Publix. Majority vote. I asked on Twitter and I asked on.
Do you notice what's in the background noise?
Yeah, the sirens. Police sirens specifically. I think he's the look on his face is like, am I safe?
Welcome to GTA, my dear.
Yep.
That's how it is down here in Florida. It's either Mario Kart or GTA every day.
The vast majority said tender chicken. The other half, or maybe
Chicken
30%,
tender.
said Italian. So I'll do the Italian next time.
Okay. I didn't say Italian because I figured you could get Italian everywhere. So your girl said, "Hey, you got to try the Cuban pressed or the Jamaican jerk one," but that might have been a little too spicy. So okay, all right, Italian. The Italian's good too. Don't get me wrong. I've had Italian.
So here it is. Look, now I'm on a drive today, so I'm not going crazy with a full size one. I went with lettuce, tomato.
I'm sorry. I can't hear the Irish.
And he looked over there like,
It's like,
I went with lettuce, tomato, jalapeno, and ranch sauce. I think that was a wrong sauce choice. I think I probably should have got like a buffalo or something. Anyway,
is that really an Italian sub? Almost looks like a lobster roll.
yeah, that's a pub. Yeah, that's the chicken tender sub. It does. It kind of looks like.
Okay, I guess it's the ranch then with the white
It's like
look.
a lobster roll. Yeah, because it's the ranch. So he got.
Oh, they actually put ranch on it. I mean, most places barely put a skipple. I mean, they're so cheap on what they put on the sandwich.
You know what? They probably heard that accent. Probably said, "You know what? I'm gonna hook you up with some extra ranch, my dude."
Absolutely.
whatever. It is what it is. I've got no napkins, so this is going to be a tragedy. Damn, you guys put a lot of stuff on this. Like, it's a lot of meat, it's a lot of salad, it's a lot of sauce. I'm going to make a mess, but we have to make our best. So here we go. Bottoms up. Good soft bread. The meat is tender and full of flavour. I'm not even mad about the sauce choice anymore. It's good. Publix, pub sub. Gets high marks from me. We'll be back because I now need to try the Italian one next time I'm out.
Dude, you need to grab a thing of fried chicken too when you go.
Oh yeah. Fried chicken, chicken wings, get a gallon of that sweet tea, all of it.
Somebody else told him chicken wings too.
Yeah,
Said, yeah, you gotta get the chicken wings, and yeah, we were right on about the ranch. So I'm glad you tried it because that's one of my favorites to get from Publix for pub sub. I get the chicken tender sub with the ranch dressing and all the other stuff on it too. But I still think you should try the Jamaican jerk or the Cuban press. But again, the Italian is not bad. The Italian is a safe choice. And get it on the Italian 5 grain bread too. Trust me, the whole experience. Get it with that. Yeah, you like that.
This is our lunch stop on the way from Orlando to Miami here in West Palm. And I think it was a great choice. So thank you very much for all the suggestions. I'm giving this a 4.3 out of 5. Good stuff.
Well,
Okay,
I'm glad he enjoyed it.
Yep.
Went and did the pub sub thing, and not only that, but hey, he got to snag a picture with our governor.
That was too funny.
Yep. A Diners, Drive-Ins, and DeSantis episode incoming. Okay, so for folks who don't know, Ron DeSantis has this little... Yeah, because you've seen Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Okay, yeah, it's like a riff off of that. So DeSantis will connect with people. I think he did one with Grady Judd. Well, he'll go to some mom and pop restaurant in Florida. So I wonder which one they went to in Miami. So that should be Ron DeSantis should be posting that, I guess, in a day or so. So if he does, I will see it and I will retweet it. So Yep, Sean, hope you are having an absolute blast here in Florida. So if you are not following him, you definitely need to go follow him on X. Him and Freddie from Germany. Have you been following him at
No,
all, David?
no, I've known about him because of your tweets, but I don't know about the other one.
Yeah. So this.
All I do know is like people like from Europe really love Bucky's and Waffle House now.
Oh my gosh, yes. Bucky's, Waffle House, the fact that they can get free refills. Yes, that is a thing. When I went to Europe, okay, two things that I got kind of irritated about when I found out by going there. One was the fact that when I ordered shrimp scampi, the shrimp was like the size of a dime. I'm like, what the heck
Oh
kind of
wow.
mutant midget shrimp is this? That and no free refills and no ice.
Yep.
I'm looking. I'm just like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean no free refills? Makes zero sense. They're like, oh no, you have to pay for each refill. I'm like, first you screw me with the VAT tax, and now no free refills.
No, I tell you, that's like the old days here. When there were no free refills.
Mm-mm. I didn't like that.
Nope.
Although I will say I'm going to exempt Germany from this because when I was over in Germany, when they found out I was American, I got more free booze. I got free booze, and it was a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Freddie is viral. Yeah, Freddie may actually get to meet Trump. He
Oh,
might get to meet. He might get to meet Trump. So yeah, I am absolutely loving folks from Europe coming over here and seeing for themselves, for their own eyes, what America is really like. I mean, it's
hmm
like again, we do not really pay attention to soccer unless the team makes it to the Olympics or something like that because it's not a national pastime, for us. However, to find out that we're hosting an event like this, it's kind of like, okay, well, let's make sure everyone has a great time when they come to visit, show them around and all that, and, do that. And folks are absolutely freaking loving it. So I got a couple more videos to show you guys. So here's like from Fox Soccer, where Scotland goes, the Tartan Army follows. Check this out. That's South Beach. Now, usually you can drive on Ocean Drive, but they have it closed off now for the World Cup. Wow. That's Coyote. Coyote. That is insane. I've been there to South Beach
they
many.
actually had a march to Miami Stadium where the Marlins play. Um, doing that. Apparently, it was a big, fun event. I mean, nobody goes to the Marlins games, but they brought their style in, their partying, and a lot of celebration. Probably the loudest crowd of the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like hardly anybody goes to a Marlins game, but
We had we had a shot.
there.
We had a There was a matchup last year where the Marlins hosted the Colorado Rockies. The announced attendance was like around 4,800
Huh.
announced crowd, but when you looked at the picture, I swear to you, it might have been a few hundred. That was how empty that stadium was.
Wow.
You know, but that's what you do when you move it downtown Miami on a work week.
Mhm. This is
At
true.
least where Joe Robbie was, or outside on the county line, just people could get there.
Where's the Scottish duck at? You know what? It needs to be a Scottish iguana. We're in South Florida, so it shouldn't be a duck.
So,
It should be an
Affleck,
iguana.
say
I wonder.
Affleck in a Scottish accent somehow.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I should. I have
No.
Scottish ancestry. I should say that, but somebody's gonna tell me to screw it up. Oh, well, of course. Yep, roasting like a potato out here. Incredible and very hot afternoon marching through the streets of Little Havana, which is now, I heard it's Wee Havana now that the Scottish Tartan Army has named it. Unreal scenes on the way to Lone Depot Park, but even better conversations with amazing people. So this is from Dan Meyer, Florida man, world superhero. I gotta give you a follow. I used your stuff, so I gotta give you a follow. Feels wrong to use your stuff, not give you a follow. No Scotland, no party. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. This is wild. Okay, why all of a sudden it started acting really weird? Okay, I did not say. No, it's playback one. Okay, maybe it's just me, but it seems like it went from 1S to like 0.25. Way too much fun. Soccer for the Greek team Euro Cup. Okay, it wasn't just me. All right, something happened with the video where it slowed down. But either way, you can see folks are having an absolute blast down there. So not only just them, but apparently they've got a robot here too. And they put a darn cone on his head.
I love it. I love it.
You know, I don't know. I had no idea what the significance of the cone was. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I had no Do you know the significance of the cone
No, not offhand.
at all? I had absolutely no clue about it, but according to the Glasgow Times,
Mhm.
straight out of Scotland, from Glasgow to Miami Beach, the Duke's iconic cone has officially crossed the Atlantic.
Okay.
Tartan Army is bringing a little piece of Scottish culture to the Sunshine State as the cone takeover lands on Miami Beach. So, what started out as a Glasgow tradition has become a global symbol of Scottish humor, pride, and community. And now Miami is getting the full cone treatment. They're putting it on everything. That is nuts. Gary Banter Sandwich Warden says, I know. Please do tell us. Please do tell us. Duke of Wellington, is he anything like the Duke of York? Because I know they clown the Duke of York all the time. Especially that nursery rhyme, Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He'd march them all the way up the hill and then march them down again. You're going to have to tell me I'm getting my Dukes messed up. But yeah, even the Orlando International Airport
Huh.
got in on the fun.
She's funny.
and put that up there. That is just too darn funny. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know exactly what is the whole thing with the Duke of Wellington, and is that supposed to be his hat? So instead of a hat, you use a traffic cone. That's one of those things where you see certain things and it's just like I have to know the story, the behind behind that. Let's see. Gary says the cone is what you put on statues when you are out on the piss, and when the normies wake up, they know things got spicy last night. You know what? Don't be surprised if Americans start doing this on the regular because y'all brought it over here.
Yep.
They're going to be doing this.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the SEC teams started doing this.
Oh, don't give them ideas.
I shouldn't, but I'm thinking.
No, you use college kids to get an idea to do something. Ugh.
We do it in Liverpool also. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's a Liverpool thing too. That's pretty cool. Thank you for explaining that, because I'm like, man, you know, there's got to be a darn story.
Sometimes they're just weird, but yeah, usually there's a story behind it.
Yeah, they've been putting that cone up all over in places in Miami, just like how you saw that video. That's exactly what they've been doing. Many cones have gone MIA. Again, that's
absolutely
just wait. There's going to be a Florida man story where somebody stole the traffic cones and put them on stuff, and it's probably going to happen in Pinellas County.
Probably.
Just saying. All right, so let's see. One more. I have one more. I have two more. Here we go. Brazil fans, no Scotland, no party. This is like going around. Which brings me back to what I was going to say before I got sidetracked with the cone. In America, honestly, if it wasn't for Pele, I would not have any idea really about soccer at all. Brazilians and soccer, well, I heard they used to be lethal at it, but yeah, it's a huge thing. And here in Florida, we have a very, very large Brazilian presence. So for the longest time when I was a kid, I thought soccer was only only really played in Brazil for the most part. But yeah, we have tons of Brazilians here. You want to talk about a Brazilian takeover? Two of the things that I was used to going to Disney World as a kid: one, seeing the Saudis come over to visit, and two, all the Brazilian tour groups that would go around Disney World. And there's actually a section of International Drive that's like the Brazilian Plaza, where all that stuff is like Brazilian. It's and it's nuts. But check this out. People steal cones for goalposts also. Again, I can see teams from the SEC doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I didn't really blink about the cones, because I'm like, that looks like something Florida man would do. But yeah, they are just having a great time down here in Florida. So glad you guys left boring ass Boston. Although I did hear in Boston, one of the bars closed down the day that England was coming into play.
Yeah, why not? I think that's the problem. Also, what happened, I think the English were up in Boston, I think, at the same time. I mean, you get Scots and Brits together. It's like, dear Lord, would there ever be enough beer in the world?
And here's the thing. I don't understand why Boston was so surprised how much the Scots drank.
Yeah, they were like, it's 3 times of a normal St. Patrick's Day. It's like,
Yeah, I'm just like, you do know.
I just,
I be, we know the Irish drink, but it's not like, how do you put it? It's not. It's not American Irish. There's a reason the term called. There's a reason there's a term called Eurotrashed.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant until I went to Europe and saw how people drank in Europe. I'm just like, how are you still standing up and alive? You know, that I don't get it. People, yeah, they can take our skirts, but they'll never take our freedom. Hey, sick talk.
Freedom! Yeah. Oh,
Those suitcases must be big. Yeah, you know what? Up north, yeah, they don't. No, they didn't. That's why I'm glad they came down here.
mhm.
You do not have to go to the
Absolutely.
package store down here in Florida like you do in Massachusetts to get alcohol. Pretty much, you can go to Publix and get alcohol along.
Hey, and we're not Alabama anymore. You can buy it every day of the week.
Remember, you used to couldn't buy alcohol on Sunday.
Oh yeah, yeah. My wife remembers that when she worked in convenience stores. Yeah, and you better, man.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah. Imagine the Scots and the Brits going to Alabama on a Sunday.
Oh
They're
man,
like, there'd be riots.
totally, totally. Scots a drink like a fish. Yeah. Again, Boston, you were ill prepared. Ill prepared. It's like you notice you haven't heard any complaints about bars in Miami running out of alcohol with Scots there.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah,
Nope, not at all.
yeah, don't happen.
There are a lot more attractive women and fine ladies on the beach, though, so they might have other distractions.
This is true.
I mean, where are the beaches in Boston?
They got a harbor.
Yeah, full of tea.
Oh, are we playing tonight?
No, not tonight. But hey, we're 2-0. We play I think Thursday night at 10. So tomorrow night at 10 is when we play Eastern.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But we are guaranteed into the knockout rounds.
Booze and ranch dressing, bringing the world together. Yes. Booze, ranch dressing, beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's,
And brisket.
and brisket, and fried chicken sandwich. Not a chicken burger. Okay. A burger is strictly, beef hamburger. If it's not beef, it's a sandwich. So not a chicken burger, chicken sandwich. So Chick-fil-A. What else have I seen? I don't know, Walmart. This one French guy went into Costco, lost his mind. He said it's like a museum up in here. They are just flipping out. Just like little things about Americana that they're seeing, these little towns. Um, it's wonderful seeing that perspective of
Mhm.
America through other eyes, because I remember when I went to go visit Europe, one of the things that stunned me, Europe,
Mhm.
I'll throw Canada in there too, because when I visit Canada, I've been to the same thing. But when I was in England, um, yeah, it was still England. Yeah, still again. Hadn't been to in Scotland. England, Germany. I go abroad. It was like you had a good amount of people who acted like I should be apologetic that I was American.
Yeah. Well, Teresa and I talked about that last night, and we looked at it as a hopeful opportunity, the world coming together in our country. Not only were the world seeing a different side of us than what had been reported, they saw the beautiful side of it. And part of what's happening with the games is everybody coming together, putting the differences aside, and really just enjoying a sport, a competition
Yeah.
together. And And that's what it's about. You see this. You see the Norwegians with their rowing thing. They rowed up an escalator. They sat on the escalator, rowing their thing all the way up. They've done it out in big areas. It's just seeing the Japanese cleaning up the stadium after a match, and which caused other countries to pick up. I believe Iraq or one of the other players, they cleaned their own locker room. I mean, there's a lot to be joyous for and happy with this.
Yeah, I did not understand that when I went, because I'm just like, why would I? It's like you visiting, like, say, if you're German and you're visiting the United States. I do not expect you to apologize for being German. To me, that seems very rude to do that. But, well, I don't know which one I was more offended by: people who tried to act as if I should be apologetic for being American, or people who thought that I was Canadian for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It was the wildest thing. And then when I told them I wasn't Canadian, then they're poor lady at Marks and Spencer. I mean, I one of the things that I realized about going abroad, especially looking the way that I do, it's like, okay, we know you're from the Americas. We don't exactly know where, but you don't fit the stereotype as the ugly American. So we're going to assume that, that you're Canadian or you're from the Caribbean. I'm like, no, I'm American. I don't expect to apologize for that. I'm never going to apologize, for that. But also, as a guest in your country, I'm not trashing your country. I mean, you want to do it, okay, fine, but I'm not gonna do that. So I find it very refreshing that you have people who are visiting from Europe and other parts of the country, or other parts of the world, actually. Like the one town, I forget where the heck the one town is, that they were hosting, I guess, the Algerians. So everybody was like supporting the Algerian team. They were like American and had no idea about the game, but because they were hosting them, they wanted to, root for they want to root for that team, and it's wonderful to see, because in a nutshell, America is where a lot of people from all over the world came or got kicked out to. And this is the country that we built.
They've had multiple stories around in this World Cup in the States of people just not even knowing what's going on with the sport, but just reaching out to all the travelers and everybody coming in, and it's been a great thing. And I actually have enjoyed watching the competition this year, because it's actually in our time zones, although I know difficulty for a lot of other people, but man, it's something. There's really a lot of great stories coming out of it this time.
Yeah, it totally will. Totally will. Yeah, it's soccer, Gary. We're calling it soccer.
I don't know.
The Americans, we have a God-given right to call it soccer, just like we had a God-given right to keep the imperial measurement system.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you though, Lorena, I got enough friends around the world, especially Brit friends. I'm starting to call it football these days. So yes, but yeah, I know.
I will say football, because I'm speaking Spanish or Portuguese. I will say that.
Well, there you go.
Like what it is.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
An American, it's soccer. It's gonna be soccer. First of all, if I went to the UK or someplace else, I would not call it soccer. Of course, I would call it football. But that's what I would do.
See, I try to be all nice and respectful.
I gotta laugh at this. Have you seen the Norwegians?
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Rowing. That is one of the cool. Were they doing that at Auburn?
They did it on the tube train, like they said. They also did it going up an escalator. They were coming off the escalator, sitting down on the thing, doing a rowing right at the escalator. They're doing it everywhere. It's hilarious to watch.
It is absolutely hilarious. I think in New York, the Norwegians were on the escalator, the up escalator, and they were rowing like they're going.
That's it. Exactly. Yep.
It was the coolest freaking thing. This thing, Thomas says Nashville hosting Japan was pretty wild. Even the mayor was surprised they got picked. I saw that, especially the Japanese going for brisket and barbecue. It was freaking awesome. In honor of our newest export, I am having ranch mac and cheese. Ah, that's some good stuff, man. For real. For real. Yep, side Tama, that's the inside joke. The Brits invented the word soccer and we took it. Again, we took soccer just like we kept the imperial measurement system. Why? Because we could. Let's see. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Says, hey there, everyone. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Well, we are doing absolutely great here. We're having a good time, just loving on and enjoying these reactions that Europeans are having visiting the U.S. for the World Cup. Although I have seen some really, really salty Australians. I'm like, I don't understand. Some of y'all are some of the coolest people I've ever met. I don't understand the butthurtedness. Maybe it's just X. I don't know. But I'm just like, really? Y'all getting salty?
I think the Aussies are pretty cool people. I know quite a few of them, and they're really cool.
Yeah, I think it's just the crap posters on X, because I'm just like, all my Australian friends are cool. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Exactly. Maybe because they're all from Queensland. I don't know. Inside joke, but actually it's true. Florida is the Sunshine State. Queensland, Australia has the same motto, the Sunshine State.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, they did lose to us. That's why a lot of them on X are like salty, and we're just like, what? Okay.
Nice.
I needed to watch that. Yeah, watch the Norwegians rowing on the up escalator. That is some of the coolest stuff.
I don't know how they didn't get stuck in the escalator though. That was what was weird.
I don't know. Yes, I did see that, Dylan. We were actually talking about that. So, if you are bringing ranch dressing, because that's what we call it, if we're bringing ranch dressing back home and you're flying, if it's a bottle, you need to put it in your carry-on and actually double bag it in a Ziploc bag, actually, because the pressure from the ascent and descent of the plane could possibly cause the bottle to open. So if you double bag it with a Ziploc bag, then that way it's not spilling out, on your clothes by accident. Preventive measure. But you can also, and we can't believe we had to tell TSA this, you can get dried ranch dressing, where when you get it home, you just have to add mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure y'all got mayonnaise in the UK.
Oh,
I could have sworn I saw mayonnaise at Tesco. I'm pretty sure I saw it.
I thought you were going to say just add water to it, but okay.
No, I looked on the directions. It said add mayonnaise. Okay. I think mayonnaise and I think a little bit of milk, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't something that was.
Well, according to Lorena, if you do add milk, add buttermilk.
Yes, add buttermilk. Do the Southern thing. Don't be like everyone else. Be extra, because that's why we do stuff here. Exactly. In the South. That's why people are flipping out over our food down here in the South, because we plus that stuff up down here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just add add mayonnaise and some milk. More of that, and you got your own, so you can get the packet. So if you're here in the U.S., here's the other thing. Okay, so if you're here in the U.S., or even if you go to Aldi, you can get dried ranch. Well, maybe not in Europe, but you sure can here. You can find it anywhere.
It's funny considering Aldi's is what, a German grocery store, and you'd think they'd have it over there, but
you think so, but. Well,
which now every Winn-Dixie's becoming an Aldi's.
You also wouldn't figure that if you bought some chocolate from Aldi over in Germany and thinking that it's fruit, and then you get it home and your sister says, "Hey, there was some alcohol actually." And I'm like, "Wait, what? I thought it was just fruit filling." No, it was like pear schnapps or something like that.
Oh, gosh. Well, that's fruit filling, isn't it?
It kind of is.
Liquid is
Kind of
fruit.
is. Yep, Queenslanders are a bit nuts. It's the heat. See, that's what I'm saying. Here's the other funny thing too. You know the series Bluey?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Guess where that takes place supposedly?
What, in Germany or
Queensland.
where?
Queensland.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, why not? It gives us the wiggles. Sweet.
I
Yeah.
just
Mashed banana, mashed banana, mashed
oh,
banana,
oh,
mashed banana.
God. Oh, please don't.
Well,
I'm
you
having
like
I'm
fruit
having
salad.
concert flashback.
Yummy,
I had to take camera girl to 2 Wiggles concerts.
we missed the one in Orlando because the hurricane came, but we did get the Doodle Bops. The Doodle Bops were from Canada.
Thankfully, I didn't have to do the Doodle Bops. We could skip those, but shoot, the Wiggles came to town. I had to actually drive to Center City, Philly. I had to drive down to the darn Spectrum twice, twice for that freaking show, and we had floor seats.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So you watched them twice?
Twice.
Wow. You sure love Camera Girl. Camera Girl should remember that all of her life. Camera Girl, if you're listening, remember the sacrifice your mom made for you when you were young. But you got to admit, that was a great time with those colorful shirts and fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. And then Captain Feathersword. Sorry. Just see,
oh
unlike you,
gosh.
I love the Wiggles.
We had roses for I forget which one, and dog bones for Wags the dog.
Yes.
The stuff I had to go through. Anyway.
Exactly. Remember that, Camera Girl. Remember that. You got a cool mom.
Many of the planes will be ranch flavored. Yeah, it is. That's something we took for granted here in the granted, I don't like straight ranch. You can get buttermilk ranch, or one of my favorites, chipotle ranch. Okay, different variations of ranch, ranch dressing. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of ranch dressing coming out of the country, for real. Yes, we lost to the whole zoo, but cut us some slack. The country is on fire every time. No worries. No worries. I saw termite mounds 15 feet tall in Australia. Yeah, you think stuff is trying to kill you in Florida. Australia is on another absolutely another level. Well, before we roll out of here, and where the heck's my FIFA tab? Okay, here we go. All right, so yeah, Scotland lost to Brazil. So this is the Miami schedule. Okay. So let's see. 27th, Colombia versus Portugal.
Okay.
My guess is Colombia is going to blow that out, but that's just me being a betting person.
Portugal's got Ronaldo, I believe.
They got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That might actually be a pretty good game to watch. Let's see. Round 32. That's going to be July 3rd. Argentina versus whoever's in the 2H slot.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen there. And then, of course, the quarterfinal. This is going to be off the chain.
Why didn't they bring it to Duval? I mean, let Florida represent the house,
Probably said, what do you want? Duval or Miami? Duval or Dade County?
Well, they didn't pick Pinellas for sure. That's for sure.
Mm.
Oh, gosh.
Besides, Miami is made for it. Miami is absolutely made for it. The rest of the state could give a damn really about soccer, but that's in Miami.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry for yelling, Elena. Ask Scott Westbrook. Is he around? Talk about the panhandle of Florida. Yeah. Southern Alabama, South Georgia. What soccer? And don't call it football. Oh, God, sorry.
Too much beer. They were drunk. Gary says Portugal will win. Okay. I do not have a dog in this fight,
Yeah.
especially as I've got ancestry from both of them. So, well, no, I got to give special props to Portugal because they were ground zero for European contact with my ancestors.
They have a very good team. They really do. They're one of the favorites. Although it was Cape Verde that tied them at 0.
What?
Yeah, Cape Verde tied them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Cape Verde is one of this like Cinderella's this tournament. So.
Well, this is going to be really, really cool. Whether you speak Spanish, English, or Portuguese, or Creole in Miami, everyone agrees for their love of soccer and celebrates his premier event at the FIFA World Cup. But yeah, Miami.
Sorry, I think I might have said no. Cape Verde tied Spain, not Portugal. If I said Portugal,
Spain?
Yeah,
okay.
Which is still a huge upset. So
okay. Well, let's see. That quarterfinal is going to be something else. Miami did not get the final. Freaking New York and New Jersey got the final.
Yep. Well, of course.
Pissed me off. Anyway.
At least Boston didn't get it.
That's true.
Having a beer,
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Well, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, especially for following the show to this particular time slot. Dadman, what do you have going on and where can the people find you?
Okay, Dadman Walking 55 on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. All it's the same. I'm 23 away from 800. Would like to get there soon. But tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, I've got our friend Sam Wolf and possibly her husband on to talk about their trip to Italy and food and stuff like that with that. Friday night, I am at 7 o'clock Eastern with Alaska Jeff talking about the death of storytelling. We're going to focus second part of our stream that's taken a while on the Disney aspect of it, specifically Star Wars and stuff like that. Saturday night, 9 o'clock, I'm live with the Squirrel Group where we just pick up random topics, do whatever we want to do, and then random Fortnite and other streams as I feel like as life allows. So that's where you find me, Dadman Walking 55 on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. But thank you, Lorena, as always, on a new night.
Oh, well, you are indeed welcome. You are indeed welcome. Another host city that I forgot about, especially if you guys, Philadelphia. What can I say? Stay in Center City because the rest of the city looks like Afghanistan for the most part. So yeah. Croatia versus Ghana. First stage, they're actually going to be. Oh, well, they have that game. France beat Iraq. Huh, interesting. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Jersey, New Jersey. Off to watch more soccer.
Yep.
Well, folks, as for your girl, my schedule's kind of crazy this summer, but I wanted to bring back the Welcome to Florida show because I miss it. I miss it. We've been 6 years. We've been over on Sundays, but now we're over here on Wednesdays. And just make sure, folks, hang in there because when this stream ends, I'm going to send you right on over to Fatal J's channel for the Dark Council. I will be joining them in about 30 minutes. Make sure you use the hashtag Lorena Raid. And hopefully I sent you guys over to the landscape version of the show and not the portrait version of the show. Show.
I gave up on that early. It's hard enough for me to manage one stream.
I didn't. And supposedly YouTube is gonna figure that out, but I'm just like, why can't you just automatically? Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing because then they'll do it and then they'll steal my idea. But Anyway, folks, I, of course, will see you in about a half hour over on Fatal J's channel. And of course, I will see you all next week for the Welcome to Florida show. Remember, Spice Lounge hasn't gone away. Spice Lounge is just on hiatus. It will be back after the craziness of my summer classes are over, and then it'll be back. We'll be back on the schedule. Should be back on the schedule by August. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Dad Man, for hanging out with me here tonight. Thank you so much for all of you Europeans out there just like posting on X of all the cool stuff that you've seen here in America, stuff that you like, even the stuff, that you don't like, and stuff that just makes you look like, what were you smoking when you thought of that?
Oh.
Like Buc-ee's.
Well, on that note, let's say good day to our great Australian friends, too.
Yes.
They're
yes.
like European light, but
yes,
they're cooler. So, but hey.
Absolutely. Remember, folks, when the Crown stopped sending their convicts over here to America, they sent them to Australia. So we are kindred spirits indeed. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.